Today, we're going to talk about something called professional stability. But what if I told you that whole idea is a myth? What if that safe job you have is actually the biggest risk you could possibly take? Seriously, think about your 9 to 5 right now. That steady paycheck, the routine you know so well. It feels pretty safe, right? Well, let's put that feeling to the test. You know, there used to be this unwritten rule at work. The old promise was super simple. You give a company your loyalty, and they give you security. But that deal, it's gone. It's totally off the table now. The new reality is that your security has nothing to do with your company. It has everything to do with how well you can adapt. That's the new currency. So let's get right into it. We're going to break down what I call the stability illusion and figure out why that comfy, safe feeling might just be a really dangerous trap. To really get this, I want to tell you a story. It's about someone we're going to call Leah. Her story is, well, it's a perfect and kind of scary example of how this all plays out in the real world. So check this out. This is a picture of what we'd all call a successful career, right? Leah starts out as a specialist. 5 years in, she gets a big promotion. By year 10, she's the expert, the person everyone goes to. She did everything right, played by all the rules we were taught. And then, just after hitting that 10-year mark, it all fell apart. Just like that. A decade of her life, her loyalty, her expertise, gone. Why? Her job was replaced by AI, automated. Everything she'd spent 10 years mastering was overnight basically worthless. So you have to ask, what happened here? What went wrong? Well, Leah's career was what you'd call a single-point failure. Think about it. She put all her eggs in one single basket. One company, one specific role, one narrow skill set. Let's really unpack the hidden risks that she just couldn't see. And this right here, this is the absolute heart of the problem. We call it the stability illusion. It's this deep-seated but totally false belief that if you just stay at one company for a long time, in one role, you're guaranteed to be secure. And as Leah's story just showed us, that guarantee's a thing of the past. This really gets to the core of why this is so dangerous. See, while Leah was feeling all safe and secure in her little bubble, her skills were actually getting stale. They were atrophying. She got completely disconnected from what was happening in the broader job market. She became so specialized in how her one company did things. And all that time, that false sense of security was making her more and more vulnerable. Okay, so that's the problem. It's a little scary, I know. But let's pivot. Let's talk about the solution, the new security mindset. How do we actually build real, true career resilience? If you remember one thing from this, let it be this. Adaptability is the only true security. Real security isn't something your employer gives you anymore. It comes from inside you. It's your personal ability to adapt. It's an internal strength, not some external promise. Okay, so how do you actually build this adaptability? It really boils down to 4 key habits. Number 1, you have to be learning constantly. 2, diversify your skills. Seriously, don't be a one-trick pony. 3, your network needs to be bigger than just the people at your job. And number 4, and this is a big one, you have to start seeing change as an opportunity, not something to be afraid of. All right, we're at our final section, and this is where it gets personal. Are you future-proof? Let's do a quick gut check. Look, Leah's story isn't some rare one-off thing. Some projections say that up to 40%, that's almost half, of all jobs could be seriously disrupted by automation. This isn't science fiction, it's not some distant threat. It's a huge shift, and it's happening right now. For millions of people, that old stability illusion is already shattering. So, I'm going to leave you with this one final question. If you walked into work tomorrow and your job was just gone, what's the very first move you would make? Your honest answer to that question tells you everything you need to know about your real level of professional security. Really, think about it.